How do you know when somebody is instantly trying to control you? You can know this by one phrase, and I'm going to reveal that to you right now. The scary part is you've probably heard it before, maybe from a partner, maybe from a friend, a boss, even a family member. It's super sneaky, it's manipulative. And if you don't recognize it for what it is, you might find yourself falling into this trap. And I want you to know what this phrase is because it's so dangerous. By the end of this video, you're gonna know how to shut it down immediately so that you can spot it almost like as soon as it's out of this person's mouth so that it can be shut down by you before it can be used to manipulate you. All right, hey there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca Zung. If you're new here, I am an attorney. I'm also a negotiations expert, a communications expert, high conflict negotiations expert, best-selling author of a couple of books, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win, Negotiate Like You Matter. And I'm here to help you. I've helped thousands of people take back their power from narcissists, manipulators. And today I'm going to show you that if somebody says this, they're trying to control you so that you can stop them in their tracks. And if you're so ready to stop toxic people and master negotiations in every area of life, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, because I want you to know I release game-changing strategies every single day. And you don't want to miss them. All right. So what's that one phrase that reveals manipulation and should send red flags out immediately, flying the moment that you hear it? And this is it. Ready? You're too sensitive. You're too sensitive. Sounds harmless, right? But let's break down why this phrase is actually one of the most manipulative and controlling tactics that a toxic person can use. Why is you're too sensitive a manipulation tactic? When someone says you're too sensitive, they're not just making an observation. They're doing three things, right? Three things. One is gaslighting you. And what does gaslighting mean? Gaslighting means that they're trying to make you think that what you're feeling, the actual emotions that you're having, aren't happening. They're actually trying to make you think that you're crazy. They're trying to make you question your own feelings. It actually came from a movie or a play. There was a movie and a play in the 30s and 40s. One was in the 30s, one was in the 40s, I believe, where a husband was trying to make the wife think that she was crazy. And what he would do is that he would blow out these gas lights and she would say, "Wasn't that just lit?" And he would say, no, it wasn't. He would actually make her question her own reality. And that's what gaslighting is. And that's why you're too sensitive is trying to make you question your own feelings. And it also avoids accountability. And instead of addressing their own toxic behavior, they're trying to shift the blame and the accountability onto you, right? So instead of them addressing your needs, your feelings, and holding space for you, they're saying you're the one with the problem. You're the one who's too sensitive because they don't want to hold space for you. They don't want to take any sort of accountability for their behavior, and they're controlling the narrative. They want you to believe that you're the one with the problem, so they keep manipulating you without ever taking any of the responsibility and without resistance. Have you ever had somebody tell you this? And there's a lot of ways to say you're too sensitive, right? Can't you take a joke? What's your problem? There's other ways to say you're too sensitive. So why do they use this phrase? They use this phrase because then you start wondering, Am I overreacting? You start doubting your emotions. Well, maybe I am making too much of this, right? There's ways to say you're too sensitive. That's other things. You're overreacting. You're making too much of this. And you should let it slide. What's the big deal? Because you don't want to overreact. You don't want to be the one who's over dramatic. Have you ever met somebody, they started off to be the most charming, charismatic person you've ever met in your life. Then they turned out to be your worst nightmare. And then when you go to negotiate with them, they're a living hell. Well, I developed something called the SLAY method of negotiating with narcissists, and it has helped tens of thousands of people in more than 150 countries win, go from feeling drained and defeated to getting the outcomes they want. And the reason why it works is because I spent more than 20 years studying narcissism as a trial attorney, and now I'm here to help you win too, and also take your suffering and turn it into your superpower. Take your pain and turn it into profit, peace, and purpose as a highly specialized high conflict negotiation coach. If you want to learn how to do it, then just go to RebeccaZung.com/apply and I will show you how. And so when they say things like that, they silence you. They start training you. You start to become sort of conditioned to become that person who doesn't want to make waves. You don't want to be the one who is drawing attention to yourself. What difference does it make? It doesn't matter. Your feelings don't matter. Right? And then that's how they shut you down, because you want to make sure that you're the one who's the good one. What's the right response? How do you shut that down? When someone tells you you are too sensitive, don't fall for the trap. You just call it out calmly. I have a right to my feelings. My feelings matter. I won't let you dismiss them. This approach isn't working for me. Flip the script. Thank you for the feedback. It's interesting. I see that you're upset that I'm upset, about what you did. You're not holding space for me. My feelings matter. You can call them out on it. Oh, that's interesting. What makes you think that? What makes you feel that way? Or you can just say, I'm going to need some time to process this. You can hold space for yourself. You can recognize what the way that they are reacting is their response and not your response. You can recognize that your feelings matter and hold space for yourself. You can respond and not react, and observe and not absorb, and set a boundary. Know that your feelings are valid, and know that if they can't respect them, that conversation is over. And just say, it isn't right for you. Just say, thank you, but no thank you. For right now, I just want you to put I matter in the comments right now. I matter in the comments. If you want exact phrases for disarming narcissists in a way that continues to give you power, I want you to go get my phrases for disarming narcissists right now. You can get them at disarmthenarc.com. There's some other phrases I want you to watch out for. Remember, I told you that you're too sensitive is just, one flavor of it. But, you're overthinking this. I was just joking. You're crazy. You're delusional. All of those are very similar. They're cousins of this, right? I don't want you questioning my behavior. I'm testing how much I can get away with. I don't want you doubting me. I don't want you standing up to me. Recognize that I'm not taking accountability. I don't want to hear about your feelings. I'm not interested in you. I want to continue to get away with what I want to continue to get away with, and I don't want to hold space for you or your feelings. That's what that's all about. So the next time you hear these things, just recognize them for what they are, which is manipulation. That's what it is. It's manipulation, and it's a lack of empathy. And you don't have to let anyone manipulate you into questioning your reality, your feelings are valid, your boundaries matter, and now you have the tools to recognize these tactics and shut them down. And if this video helped you, share it with somebody who needs this strategy. Like it, share it, make sure you subscribe, you hit that bell, and you remember that you matter, put I matter in the comments right now. Have you been looking for a natural way to relieve aches or discomfort or stress? CBD gummies from Cornbread Hemp are formulated to work with your body instead of against it. I have really close family members and friends who have dealt with stress or health issues, really severe health issues, and I have seen this work amazing miracles for them. And what I love about their products is that not only does it help relieve discomfort or stress or sleeplessness, but they're actually third-party lab tested and USDA approved, and they're organic, so they ensure safety and purity. And right now, Negotiate Your Best Life podcast listeners can save 30% on their first order. Just head to cornbreadhemp.com/negotiate and use the code negotiate at your checkout. That's cornbreadhemp.com/negotiate and use the code negotiate. When I first launched my store at shop.rebeccazung.com, I needed a simple way to manage online and in-store sales. Shopify Point of Sale made it seamless. Shopify POS connects everything online and in-store into one system. Customers shop how they want, and my team always has the tools to get the sale done. It's proven to work. Shopify POS users see a 22% better total cost of ownership and an 8.9% sales boost on average. Want more? Check out shopify.com/negotiate, all lowercase, shopify.com/negotiate. And if you really want to take your awareness to the next level, watch the next video, which is here's how covert narcissists trick even the smartest people. Because if you are so smart, you got this far, look how strong you are. Believe me, you will not believe how sneaky their tactics are. So sneaky. So go watch that next video. And remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. You got this, and I got your back, and I will see you in that next video.